Yo, Joker88 here, and welcome back to the second episode of Kona. Last episode, we arrived here at the general store, and the generator ended up breaking down when we fixed that. We discovered kind of like a frozen guy in a blue blob of ice out that away. Once we followed these like blobs of ice here and took like pictures and stuff, and found like fiery arrows stuck in stuff in that outhouse. But anyway, so I was just standing by the fire here, kind of warming up, and I was looking at the journal. And we have a couple different options that we could do right now as far as objectives goes. We do have an objective. It says to go to this doctor's house. It says Hamilton had a doctor's appointment and perhaps it took longer than expected. The doctor's office isn't too far away and it's worth checking out. And also, we have an objective here about the guy in that blue thing of ice. Also, I noticed in our locations, once we looked at that list of people that owed Gillis or the general store money, we also got these three houses, the Roy's house, the Bedard's house, and the Lachinesis, something like that, his house. So we could also maybe check them out. That might be something that we could do. I vote maybe we check those houses out and see if there's anything there that we could get that will provide us with any information maybe we don't have yet before we go to the doctor's house. So we'll take a look at that. And then it's kind of cool. I saw that we have table contents, and this is us, Carl Fubert or something like that. My French is horrible. I'm sorry again. But kind of we can read about him and stuff like that. And then this is a spot for photos we've taken, which I don't know if maybe this is a patch that they're working on, but our photos that we've taken of the guy's face in the ice and stuff like that aren't in this photo album yet. So, I'm sure they're working on it though. But anyway, before we go too much further though, I need a cigarette. And I'll throw it in the fire. Ugh. Okay, there we go. And we're off. We need to find more cigs too. We running a little low. Oh. Okay. So the truck's filled up and we're ready to go. So let's go back the way we came and we will make our way to, let's go to the Bedard's household. I think that's the first one. Oh, we got to go that way because there's a tree actually falling in our way. Anyway, guys, on the little road trip back to those houses, I just want to thank you guys for showing me some support on that first episode. It's amazing, and I love seeing you guys interact with my videos and comment and stuff like that. And you guys have sent me messages and stuff like that. That's so freaking cool to me, guys. I mean, I can't begin to tell you how much appreciation, I get out of that. I mean, I appreciate it so much because it takes a lot of effort to make these videos and stuff, and definitely me learning how to record myself playing games and stuff like that. Okay, we passed a mailbox back there a little ways, okay, I think this is the first mailbox that we need to come up to. But anyway, yeah, it just takes so much effort, guys, to make these videos, and I'm just appreciate you guys, taking your time to check it out and have a little fun. And plus, I mean, how cool is this game? This is amazing. All right, get out of the truck, dude. We gotta get more cigs, all right? But anyway, yeah, so thanks again. If you liked the video, just don't forget to show me a like on it. I mean, that just tells me I'm doing all right, and just encourages me to keep going. So, all that said, let's get back to it. Glass bottle. Ooh, a note. What does it say? It's getting too dangerous here. We have left for Manistan Nord. We'll just say Gene Roy. Gene Roy. They left for Manistan
It was
Roy.
a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
Well, what in the crap? Pretty dark in here. Do they have power? They do. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. Anything there? Nothing. Okay. Let's see.
Just one more move and White is checkmated. Game over. It seems the game was abandoned right before the final strike came down.
Final strike. They all love the same music. Okay, the fantasy page 1. Okay. Had to murder. Okay, I'm not going to read all this on camera. I'm just going to kind of read this a little bit, skim through it. Horribly simple. He didn't have any particular victim in mind. Like most people, his desires ran quite wildly, so he only had a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle or a knife, assassinating a young girl or an old man. He tried to focus on practicability. His victim would have to be defenseless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matthew's strong suit. I know it's not Matthew, but give me a break. He would have to act spontaneously, but not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison would be like. Some experiences carry just a high cost to be worth it. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Some firewood. Anything in here? Nothing. There's some matches. Looks like matches and like raisins in there. Can't close the door. Let's see. Anything in the fridge? A stocked fridge. That's always good. A full fridge is probably one of the happiest things that a person can have in life. I love opening my fridge up at home and God, I had all this food to pick from.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path.
Yeah.
Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone. The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom.
So the
Perhaps
Roys.
some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after. The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends.
Snapped right there. This is so creepy. This is kind of like a creepy game. Nothing. Yeah. There's nothing in here. What is this thing? Some kind of antiseptic. What's this note? It was around that time that Matthew met Patrice, of mediocre beauty at best. The girl with her distinctive features. Okay. Cheeks covered with a large pock-like freckles, a Jew nose, oily forehead, tired but vibrant eyes. So a decent-looking girl. Was the very image of innocence. That happened to be precisely the kind of victim Matthew pictured in his mind. Though one night, as he was contemplating the ceiling from his bed, he swore to himself again and again, "I'll kill her." His dreams were later filled with images of imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening, he would visit her place to become familiar with the area's interactees or something. I am a terrible reader, guys. I shouldn't even be reading this. And feel closer to the impending murder. To slowly dig into the Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams, and abilities. This way he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be stripping away from the very fabric of life. The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most. Okay. Yeah, 2 days to a week at most. So, very kind of weird. This guy definitely wanted to kill this girl.
All manners of clothing were gone, as if the Rois drove out of town with their closet in tow.
If the Lord always like Amatemaneke, like
Not a single rifle left. That had to be a bad sign, Carl surmised.
He forgot his ammo. I got it. Okay, is this another part of the story? Page 4. 2 lovebirds. Okay. And this is page 3. Okay. So this guy really, really wanted to kill this woman, but was in love with her or something like that. I don't have time to read everybody's diaries. We've got a murder to solve, or a mystery / murder. Something weird is going on here. We got to figure out what the hell's the matter with the snowstorm, too. Like, what's going on? There's snow everywhere. What is that out there? I wonder, can I go out here? I don't know if this is a good idea. Nope. That's a wolf. Let's go back. We don't have any kind of a weapon. We have got our crowbar, but I'm not a very good wolf fighter. So we're just gonna make our way back to the truck. That's all right with you. All right, hurry up, Carl. Nothing at this house. Maybe later on, when I get a little bit more confidence, we can go explore out in the wilderness. But yeah, that ain't happening for me today. I like this truck too much. We got other options. Alright, next house. 2 more houses down. 2 more houses to go. Okay, we'll go check out this place. Ooh, these guys have like a garage too, like a shed. Let's go check the shed out first. Can we? Yeah, sure we can. Neat. There's that freaking music again. I hear it. Where is it?
An aging car was parked here. Carl could picture the notary's heavy sedan with a huge back seat large enough to fit the whole family.
Lantern oil? It'd be sweet if we could actually find... Oh, here's a lantern. Can I take it? I want to take it. Nuts and bolts in there. I want to take it. Hammer. We could use that on that freaking wolf.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
Some beer.
A peculiar key indeed. Too small to fit in a door lock. What sort of miniature object was it meant for?
A Miniature object. We need to keep an eye out for that. But see what I see? Cigs. Close that. Yeah, it's hiding all their beer. Gas can. Shut the dang music off. I hate that music. Everybody listen to the same song here over and over and over. Okay, we are looking for a tiny little box. What would it be? Like a little container of some sort. That's what the man said. Okay, anything around here that we could see? He said the key that we got is... What is this? Eastern and Temetech. Okay, yeah. We need to keep our eye out just for like a small box, possibly. Maybe out that way. I don't know. We'll keep our eye out for a small box because we've got a key we found.
Carl was no burglar. He didn't need to resort to petty techniques such as window breaking to find his way in.
Nothing.
A good detective simply looks for keys where gullible souls hide them.
Ah! Easy. Unlock the house.
The house smelled like incense.
Okay.
The kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
No loose change. Plenty of food.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago.
At least,
Indeed,
you know, at least they were at
surprising
peace.
that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
They were at peace with, you know, with themselves. Any goodness in here. Fill up the bottle. We've got some bottles in our inventory. Some glass bottles. So okay, cool. We filled up 3 bottles. Touch wire. What do we need? Looks like a magnet. We're gonna need a magnet to touch wire. Photos? Anybody there? I've been smoking. Ugh. Nothing. Matches. Anything in the fridge? Steak. You know what I feel like? Whoop. I feel like a beer. Now, I feel like a cigarette. Smoking and drinking. Yeah, put it in there with the tomatoes. They'll never know.
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
Creepy house, man. Creepy. Okay, like, I don't know if we're actually getting very much out of these houses.
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze
Who?
for toys was
Who knew?
stupefying.
Nobody pooped in the toilet.
The
What's going
family's
on in
mother
here?
must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
Where? Diapers. I don't see them. Ah! Yuck! That was on my head. I walked right into the diapers. Thank goodness I didn't have nastiness in them. Yeah, let's get out of here. Sick. Anything. Can we turn the light on? Yes, we can. I see that. How do I...
Dream catchers originated from Amerindian legends. They were used to trap nightmares.
If only the dream catcher could tell me what.
The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
Yeah, they... No help at all. I don't need their diaries. I need to find people. So, kids' drawings. Looks like a lion or wolfish thing. Blue skies, castle. Is that a... Looks like a shrimp saying woof. So maybe it's a dog. Doesn't that look like a shrimp? Looks just like a shrimp. Stuffed animals, okay. Okay.
Too bad the Medards hightailed it out of here.
Let's
Now, look,
turn
we're
their
gonna
lights
crawl
on.
straight to
We're
William
gonna
Hamilton's
just raise everybody's electric bill here. They're gonna love us. Everybody, we're leaving all your lights on. You should have stayed. Okay. These guys were helpless. They were useless. We should have left their... They should have stayed here because I left all their lights on. Alright. Last house. Last house. Righty. Put that puppy in drive, man. Let's get going. Alright, so 2 of 3 houses are duds. Okay, where are we at? Is this a driveway over here? I see something over here. It looks like a driveway or something. What is this? Oh, maybe I hit a wall. Back up. Yeah, it is. It's a road or something. I think this is how we get to the other house. It looked like on the map. Ah, bingo. Whoops. I guess I gotta put the truck in park. I tried to jump out too fast. Alright. Made it to the 3rd house. Hopefully this one ain't a dud. God. Oh. Guess what? We found something already. Another arrow. So maybe that guy... Okay, whoever was shooting at this guy was using the same arrow. I don't need my flashlight. I need to click the arrow. Oh. Picture time, that's right. Keep it. Okay, whoever was shooting at this guy was shooting at the guy in the outhouse. Did he run and hide in the outhouse? Maybe he was the guy in the blue ice cube. I don't know. Too soon to tell. We don't need our camera anymore. Anybody home?
It was freezing. Right down to the bone.
What the heck is going on, man? The blue man's in here. The blue guy. Hey, buddy.
Otherworldly ice had struck again.
Wait a second. That's a woman. What kind of drugs did he do? What is going on, man?
Something was hidden under the stairs.
This is freaky. Something's hidden under stairs. I should come back later. Okay. That is freaking weird. Shut up. Don't creep me out. Flashlight? I don't have any flashlight. Whoa. This is so
The man
creepy.
grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Oh! I was standing in a ghost. Let's run back down. What is going on? This has got to be the weirdest. Bertrand Lanchi, 1948. This is freaking weird.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling
Decent
down.
looking lady. I'm just joking. Okay. What is the world? That guy ran out of his house with a rifle. And
It seemed like secrecy
what's going on
was
here?
commonplace in this house.
Secrecy. Ah, she's hiding a book under the floorboard. Classic. Classic.
The vision scale was lifted, and he was back to reality.
Okay.
A reality in which Giselle, Jill's loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Okay. Giselle. So the store manager, the general manager from the store, store manager from the general store, his wife is frozen in that block of ice. This is his house. Okay, mother. Okay, that makes sense. He lives here. The guy that was shooting at him with the flaming arrows, shot at him when he was at home. When he was working, he had to go and, do his business in that house, and he got shot at there too. But what I wonder was, maybe was it him that ran out after he wiped himself in the, finished his business, I guess I should say, in that house, ran out in the woods, and he got froze by the creep with the freezer gun or something? I don't know. Alright, mother once told me when I first met Gillis that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and the years flew by. I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. Huh. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gillis' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls generally, thinks he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with a little kick, or maybe flaming arrows. I don't know. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton. Wow. So he was trying to blackmail his boss. The big boss himself. Yeah, so he was trying to blackmail his boss. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gillis can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gillis is way out of his league. But Gillis doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He's saying he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gillis is a master of nothing. He's a slave and forever will be. I often look at the safe he keeps behind keeps hidden in the fake wall. Wow. Okay, so that's what's behind that wall, in which he stores all of these incriminating documents he intends to use. And I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Okay. So he keeps the safe back here. Interesting. Click. Okay. We got a picture of the safe at least.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Okay. So how would the code be? I wonder if it would be 1948? 1948? What would the first letter be? No, that can't be it. It's got to be... Okay. Let's see.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Huh. Yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't like...
What a pleasant activity.
Maybe that's why he didn't like Hamilton, because he's buying up all these businesses,
in some random box.
Maybe let's see, can I look at my... Does it tell us anything in objectives? Locations. Okay, so we're in this house. These two were duds. Found nothing in them. Safe. Okay, on Gillis's pendant, 3 digits are 739. Okay, and the 3 digits in Gillis goes 739. Okay, first digit of his name, digit of his name, so this name, and these 739. So B739. Let's try that. It's worth a shot.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant
So set B.
Of course.
Okay,
Find the
B.
record player only
So
to find
validate.
records
B.
later in some random box.
739. Ah, it worked. That was lucky. Yep, we got it open. Good for the picture. Alright, what can I do? Anything? Papers. Oh! William Hamilton is a scoundrel. Likes something I can't pronounce. He blackmails everyone in the village, starting with me. This document contains all the pieces of evidence providing that Hamilton bribed federal authorities as a part of his accusation of the damned mine. That he used henchmen to intimidate members of the local populace is unlikely to get attention of Montreal's courthouses. However, if it would so happen that some ministers saw their palms greased up to the hilt, it would certainly be another story entirely. What a headline that would make. The English are all the same. We shall prevail. I don't even know how to say that. I'll try it. Ajutu avec un dambo something. I don't know. Who knows? Hamilton is not a scoundrel. He's a murderer. He acts as he has remorse, but I don't believe it. I think he will pay high price for his crime. I don't really believe in Merrin's magical powers, but I believe in their revenge. Okay, so his manager of his general store actually thought that he was not a very nice man. That is obvious. That is very obvious. So I would say let's stop crouching. Let's get back outside here. We'll make our way back down truck. I think for this episode, let's just finish up by driving back to the general store. That's going to kind of be like our little base area. Can I get out this way? I think I can. I think that this is like a U-shaped driveway. Let's see. Yes, a U-shaped driveway. Okay, cool. So, for this episode, we're going to finish off by driving up to the general store. The next episode, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the doctor's house. Check that out. There's something weird going on there. And then we can kind of check out some of these other sites around here. Maybe Blaise house, stuff like that. But I think over here, the Lamoth house, I think has that snowmobile. So maybe we could check it out. Hopefully we can get over there. So, anyway, let's finish up here by driving this old beast here of a truck back to the general store. I don't know if we need, any more gas. We could check up on that. We do have that gas can that we could be able to fill back up. So, and maybe that way we have some extra gas. That'd be cool. Just in case that we run out. I don't know if this truck would run out on us or, but I hate to figure out and then have to walk all the way back someplace and get gas. That'd suck. Okay. We already made it back. So that's not bad. General store. Alrighty. We're back in the general store. Before we forget, let's just fill up our gas can that we've got. I think we do that. Yeah, cool. And then I'm going to empty some of this stuff. Also, like the gas can. Let's empty that. Put it in the bed of the truck. We can put our ammo. We don't need that. Let's put our more lamp oil, hardware, hammer. We don't need the hammer. Something I wonder is is our pry bar in here. Did we grab a pry bar? I thought we grabbed a pry bar. Where is our pry bar? Is it? Oh, maybe it's in this equipment. Yeah, crowbar. It is in it. A different thing. Okay, cool. So, that's going to be it today, guys. Stick around for next episode. We will be making our way to the doctor's house and seeing what the heck is up there. So, anyway. Thanks again, guys, for watching. And tune in next time. Peace out.